What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to the first episode, I guess I could say, of my new segment called Girl Talk. Now, this first episode is literally going to be so chilled. I'm just going to be sitting here yapping to you about what I want Girl Talk to be and what's to come from it. And I'm really excited. I've been planning this out for probably a month now, I want to say, roughly. And yeah, I'm just so excited, and I hope you enjoy the sit down yap session that I'm about to give you, because I'm not moving from this position at all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not as well. Follow all my socials, which will be linked down below as well, and keep an eye out for more of Girl Talk. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, it's almost a year since I've started my YouTube channel and posting and everything. It'll be a year on the 11th of July next month, which also happens to be one of my best friend's birthdays. And if you didn't know, my first video that I ever posted was a Swag by Justin Bieber album reaction video, and I'm actually forever in love and grateful for that man for releasing that album. I remember literally weeks before, I was like telling myself, like, if he doesn't release any more music, like, he leaves music, I'll be so fine. Like, I've got all these other masterpieces to live on, like, through him, and he might do features or something. Then he drops the album. But I'm so happy that he did, because it gave me that push to actually make a YouTube channel. And anyone who knows me, like, personally and like deep to the core, knows that I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, and I've always wanted to just like be a part of that world. I literally love that being a fangirl got me there, and I think that's kind of where this Girl Talk segment kind of comes into play, because I knew I always wanted my channel to have something niche about it, like a specific thing that kind of people could come back to and watch. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers who have that. I think of like Emma Chamberlain, like, she's OG YouTuber. Like, to me at least, she's an OG YouTuber. But like, she had the chaotic editing for her videos, and I forever love them and miss them. I know she still posts, but like, it's more like kind of spaced out whenever she kind of feels like it, really. But I haven't watched one of her videos in so long. Besides the point. But she had like a specific niche to her. Or then you had like all the, what were they called? The, like, the tart girls? No, there was a name for like a specific year of YouTubers, and like they were going brand trips and everything. But like, they all like just hit it off with their YouTube, and I was in love with like that vibe and everything, and I wanted to literally be like those girls and be a YouTuber and go on those fun little trips and everything. But what I was getting at was they all had specific niches and things that kind of their audience kind of fell in love with and drew them to watch their videos. And I knew I wanted that for myself, and it was just kind of trying to figure out what I wanted that to be. Like, if I wanted it to be music or books or makeup or lifestyle, anything like that. I kind of want it to be a bit of everything. Oh, sorry. What I was saying is Girl Talk came into play because I am a yapper. I love yapping. I love having a good yarn, good talk with anybody. It could even be when I am intoxicated. I'm legal, just to say. Like, I love having a good yap session. And a lot of my yap sessions are about, especially with my friends, are about really like political like conversations, or like stuff about friendships and family and adulthood and just growing and adulting. And I thought it would be a really cool segment to have for Girl Talk, which also, if there is another thing out there called Girl Talk, I will happily change the name. But for right now, the segment is called Girl Talk. But yeah, I knew I wanted a topic where it could kind of be podcasty. I've always wanted a podcast. That'd be really cool to have. So I feel like this is kind of a cool little in between. But I would have Girl Talk, but then also still post regular content as well. But you'd still have that specific thing that I would have, and probably, hopefully, people would gravitate towards watching them. They'd be obviously longer videos, which would be a lot of work. So they'd post kind of whenever I would finish like editing them. and I would always have other videos to post in regard to like these other videos not being ready yet. But yeah, I wanted Girl Talk to kind of just be a way for me to talk about topics that probably aren't talked about, especially now, like in Australian media and everything as well. And then just with all the conversation of things going on in the world, I feel like it's really good to have those conversations. And I would love to just have a yap session with my friends and literally tell you guys all about it. But there's a lot of topics that I do want to talk about in this thing, like in this segment of Girl Talk, and I have it on my laptop, which you're currently leaning on. But you've got topics like friendship, pop culture and media, and then family, career and adulthood, mental health, and there's probably a hell of a lot more topics as well that I would love to include, but they're ones that I have now written down, and like in those topics, there's like subcategories of like what you could talk about. Like in friendships, there's maintaining and navigating adult friendships, friendship breakups, and like toxic friends slash friendships, friendship jealousy, all those kinds of things. And then if you look into like pop culture media, there's like representation, and in that it's like race, sexuality, gender, body, etc. And then other ones like the global impact of American pop culture on the rest of the world, which is obviously in the the title thingy of it. And like family, it's like what it's like growing up in big families, setting boundaries in families, especially in your adult years when you're more obviously mature and understanding of everything that's going on. And then mental health, and then like career and adulthood. Like I feel like those ones are kind of a bit self-explanatory, but I know that a lot of those conversations still aren't talked about. And I wanted basically to say it again that it'd be like a space where my friends and I could kind of talk about that and kind of put more light on those situations. And especially for me, like there's a lot of topics that I would love to talk about with my friends or with like family members who like I'm really close with and like wouldn't mind being on camera and stuff. Yeah, Girl Talk is just really about, for me, just having those conversations that you're kind of really scared to have, but also just having a good little chat with your friends, catching up, and kind of giving your opinion and your view on situations that someone else might be going through, and you're able to help them kind of navigate or like take control or charge over the situation that they're in that they don't realize probably until you watch the video and you're really like listening and like interested and you're like, oh no, like I'm going through that same situation. Like it'd be really cool to kind of know how to navigate that. Like I know there's a lot of things for me growing up, especially like that I didn't really know about. But like I would see certain like YouTubers or people like create videos and talk about these certain things. But I think a lot of the stuff I would love to really focus on when I talk with certain people would be a lot of Australian like media pop culture stuff as well. But that's kind of a gist of what Girl Talk would be. And I hope I didn't ramble too much and you kind of got the idea of what I was trying to say. But yeah, so it's kind of podcasty, but I'm also here for it because who doesn't love a good podcast? Like I know I do. Like I will sit and watch one podcast and one podcast only, and that is Suburb Talks, which if you know, you know, they literally just came back from like a break that they had. Now this could possibly be the last year that we have them, but that's okay. I love them. I love Maru. Love her. Hope I'm saying her name right. She's iconic to me. The guys are there. We like the guys, but it's like my girls. I got you. Like yeah, like love Suburb Talks. And I love their energy in their friend group. Like they just have a specific niche as well with their podcast, which is like dressing up as like a theme for like a movie or TV show or like an animal or something like that. They would like dress up for a specific podcast episode, and then they'd have like normal clothing, and then they do another one where they dress up. Like that's a cute and cool little niche that they had, and I love watching their podcast. They're so funny. They're one of the funniest groups I think I've seen online together. Yeah, that's kind of a gist of what I want Girl Talk to be about, and I'm excited to actually get the ball rolling on it and have the first guest, which will hopefully be my friend Nari, because I will see her. Sorry, I'll see her in like a week or two, 2, 3 weeks now, and we're gonna film one together, and we've got topics that I already know that I want us to talk about. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited to see it. I hope it's something that you'd be interested in. If not, you can watch all the other regular program stuff that I watch, because I still post things like that, like day-to-day vlogs, weekly vlogs, trips, all those kinds of things, album reactions. When there's a lot of albums that are coming out next month that I'm going to do reactions to, like you've got Ariana's and Gracie Abrams. We also have Alice Lord. She has an EP coming out. A low-key want to do an album EP reaction, I guess you could say. Basically an album in a way, but a reaction to that. She's a lot of the smaller artists, but like I love her music down. There's like those that I want to react to, but like there'll be other regular programmed things that I'll still post on my YouTube, but there'll also be little episodes, but there'll be episodes of this that you guys can watch as well, and kind of even put your opinions down into the comment section as well if you want to, on other topics as well that you want us to kind of talk about and everything, and I'd be happy to do that as well. But yeah, that's kind of a little overview of Girl Talk. I hope you're interested, and kind of just keep an eye out, because the first episode will be out very soon, but like not like in a week or two, like give it a month maybe, and the first episode will be second episode technically, because this is the first episode basically. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now, otherwise I'm gonna keep rambling and none of it's gonna make sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a big thumbs up, follow all my social medias, which will be linked down below as always, and subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below what else you want to see from me and what topics you would like to see me and my friends talk about in Girl Talk. And I'll see you guys in Monday's video. Bye.